feel like looking this good and not going outside is just a disservice, but it's okay. You know why? Because we're preparing to look good outside. What's up? We about to get started. Already starting with brows on. I actually filmed a how I do my eyebrows tutorial right before this, so definitely check it out. We're gonna do a nice soft glam today. A little bit of lip balm by Caked Opulent. So my skin is a little bit oily. I'm just gonna get some of this oil off of my skin right now. Probably gonna be working on my lighting for a while, but I hope this is okay with you guys. P. Louise base in the shade number 3 per usual. I'm gonna buff that out. I'm gonna use my HOOLA Caramel Benefit Bronzer. This is a Morphe M533. I am just going to start working this in the upper crease as my first transition shade. I like using bronzers in the crease because they help warm up the eye look, and it also flows really well with your contour, your bronzer, if you use the same one. Now that I have that crease color down, I'm just gonna put a little bit more. Such a good transition shade. And it's okay if we take it too close onto the brow because we can always clean that up. Now I'm gonna dig into my Jackie and ABH palette. I'm gonna take the shade Ginger. You guys will see me dip into this palette for a lot of my looks for this shade Ginger because Ginger is just that girl. Morphe M330, and I'm taking Ginger lower into the crease. And this is a more pinched tapered brush, so it's really good for concentrating that color. So as you can see, it's adding more warmth, and that is what we want. I'm not going to bring this color too far down into inner corner of my eye because we are going to actually put another color there. And then I'm taking Ginger again and I'm putting this on the outer corner. Now I'm going to go into my ColourPop Z palette that I customized myself. I'm going to take the shade Peach Smoothie and Hear Me Out from ColourPop. I'm going to mix those two. I like to mix a lot of my shades together to just get that shade that I want. And I'm going to press this on the inner corners of my lid. So yeah, I'm just taking a combination of those two colors and I'm gonna kind of create a cut crease, but not really. Basically cut. Okay, so I guess this is a cut crease. This is like a cut crease effect without actually getting concealer and cutting the crease. So if you do have difficulties cutting the crease, this might be easier for you. Because I think this look is super simple. I just want to create looks that's, you know, easy for you guys to replicate and very beginner friendly. So yes ma'am. So now the secret to this look is it don't gotta be perfect, okay? Because we're gonna put like a shimmery topper over it and I've sculpted right there in that socket. This is my itty bitty PIXI Petra eyeliner. This is in the shade, I think it's like Coffee Bean or something. Cocoa, black cocoa. First gonna warm it up on my hand. Whoa, did my eyelash just come off? Girl, I am breaking down over here. I'm gonna use my angled ColourPop brush and the shade Credit from the Jackie AINE palette, which is this nice chocolate brown. The mattes in this palette, oof. So I just realized this look is very similar to my previous look that I did with the Jackie AINE palette purple look, but honestly it's just different colors. And a little extra, Fenty Beauty How Many Carats Diamond Balm. This gorgeous shimmery wet dreams. Yo, this is super nice. So I'm gonna take my pinky and I'm gonna take the Diamond Balm and I'm gonna press this. Ooh, not too much because I want it to be kind of sporadic. I also feel like I'm kind of losing that lighter shade in the inner corner of my eye, so I'm just gonna go over that. I should have did that before, but I just realized. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with my How Many Carats. I'm gonna take a smaller dome brush and just a little bit of the How Many Carats. Just get closer on the inner corners Ooh, I hope you guys can see this. I'm just taking credit one more time just to try to get rid of that shimmer. That's pretty much the look. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera and get right back to you guys. So I am back with both eyes done, and I actually tried the new Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara. I believe that's what it's called, Full Frontal Mascara, and I really like it so far. It's nice. I haven't worn mascara and just mascara in a while. I like how it lifts my lashes up. They look really nice. So I'm gonna apply my lashes now. Applying some lashes from AliExpress. I'm also going to film a how I apply my lashes, like in-depth tutorial. So if you guys are interested, subscribe so I can keep you in on the loop. Okay, the lashes are on. We are now going to move on to the base. I already had prepped my skin with the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. This primer is gonna stick around for a while. I'm just gonna use a little bit more. I'm also gonna be taking my AIRSPUN powder. We're just gonna secure that first primer in place and also further mattify the skin. And you don't want to use too much powder, but just a light layer. Moving on to foundation. I need some more foundation options. Let me know what your favorite foundation is, because I just feel like it's just a NARS and the Maybelline with me, and I definitely want to try some new foundations. I lied. Before I put on foundation, I'm going to actually conceal underneath. I'm going to take my ColourPop Deep Dark 40. I'm going to do some spot conceal before I put on my foundation. Like how the week where I want to actually be consistent with YouTube, my skin was just like, nah. I'm gonna let that dry down for 2 seconds with my homemade mango dragon fruit with lemonade. Delicious. Immaculate. Morphe E4. So I'm just gonna buff that out. As you can see, there's more coverage and it's a little harder to blend out, but that's a good thing because it's gonna stay put. It's gonna actually cancel out some of that darkness. I guess you could say this is a bit of color correcting, but I'm using a concealer that's not like the traditional orange, but it is a little bit warmer, so it is going to help with some color correcting. It don't have to be blended out perfectly because we are going to use a sponge and blend out our foundation. This is actually very similar to like my no makeup look. Like when I want to go to work and want to go to school, I'll just pretty much spot conceal. So yeah, I'm going to use my NARS Cadiz foundation. I'm going to take my Morphe M167. Just using my concealer brush to spread the product. Like I said, this is the part where I like to get my brows. So we're going to blend this out in my JUNO & Co sponge. Y'all know what time it is. Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpt Concealer. Using my ColourPop Medium 35 concealer, taking that in the innermost corners and then also wherever I highlighted. Blend her out. I'm gonna take a little bit of Fenty Truffle, just ever so slightly, and blend it out. I'm trying to get a more chiseled effect for this look because I feel like the eyes are just calling for a more chiseled contour. I love this look already. I'm gonna switch over. Oh, I look good. I'm gonna switch over to a pointier brush. I'm gonna switch over to a pointier sponge. Although I love the Juno & Co, I feel like the pinch of a regular sponge is just unmatched. I need somewhere to go, yo. Like, looking this good and not going outside is just a disservice, but it's okay. You know why? Because we're preparing to look good outside. I'm gonna go straight into my HOOLA Benefit bronzer in caramel. I can't wait to wear this look, like with the outfit. You know what? I'm having a FaceTime date after this because period. Okay, let's set these under eyes. Fenty Beauty banana powder. Such a good sponge. I'm just, wow. I'm just, you know, I just amaze myself sometimes, honestly. Okay, yeah, so now that we're baking, I'm gonna go for the lower lash line. I think I'm gonna try brown. I'm gonna use the PIXI brown eyeliner I was using earlier. I love chocolate brown. It's like one of my favorite colors now. This pencil is so small, I could barely sharpen it. The brown in the lower lash line. Oof, you see what the brown just does? Whoa. So I'm gonna take the HOOLA Caramel. And I'm just gonna put this on the lower lash line. Sometimes I don't know why I bother with doing my lower lash line, because it just gets all messed up because my eyes be watery. I'm gonna dust off the powder. I'm just taking a little bit of the Sephora Translucent Micro Smooth. I'm gonna spritz the face with my Mario. I'm gonna press everything in. We're gonna move on to blush. Since this look is looking a bit pinky, I think I'm gonna take some Petal Poppin' blush by Fenty. If you aren't aware, I love Rihanna, I love Fenty. This is the shade Petal Poppin' by Fenty. And I'm gonna take my finger. I don't think I ever wore like a pink like this. It's a nice pink. I'm just gonna put it on one cheek to see if I like it. Oh, it's cute. Okay. I know a lot of people are upset about the size of this blush and how it's so small, and I agree, it is small. It is the size of my mini diamond ball, so this is like the equivalent of like, I guess, a mini. But like one of my good friends said, it's not about the size, it's about what it could do. So take that as you please, but this blush is very buildable. Just give the blush a shot, okay? Because I like them. I think they're very cute. So that's the shade Petal Poppin', because it's poppin'. Actually, I do want to use a little bit more blush, because I noticed blush is actually one of the first products to fade away, if you did not know. So if you ever go ham with blush, it's okay, because it's gonna fade, but just try not to look like a clown. It's a nice flush of pink. We like. Okay, now I'm going to apply a powder blush. I'm gonna take this nice big pink blush that I think would go really well with this look. This is in the shade Why Hello. What it is? What's up? Hey, got you in the cut. God damn. I'm gonna take the Luxie Tapered Highlight 522 brush. Very light pale pink. If you guys were afraid of blush like me, just do it, because they look good. You just gotta know how to apply it and what works for you. For the inner corners, I'm just gonna take, wow. Okay. And then for the brow bone, I'm gonna take my 35O palette. This is a palette that everyone knows of. Like, it's been out for a minute now. I'm not gonna take this yellow shade. I love this shade for cleaning up the brow bone and brightening up the look. And this look definitely calls for this. I'm just gonna run it over ever so slightly. So now I think we're good for, oh, highlighter. I'm gonna take my ABH That Glow palette and I'm gonna take these two shades, these warm golden shades. I'm just gonna mix them. And I'm gonna place this on the highest point of the cheekbone. Lip. Gonna take some on my nose. Down the bridge of the nose. Okay, now for the lips, I'm gonna use some of my Caked Opulence coconut oil. I use my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. What the? Wake up! Hello! I know it's been a while. I'm finally trying one of the new Fenty Beauty lip glosses, and this is the Hot Chocolate Gloss Bomb. And I am obsessed with this gloss bomb. Like, I knew I would like it, but damn, like, reason why I love this gloss so much, I have like a natural lip liner around the perimeter of my lips, so I just feel like this gloss alone enhances those darker pigments in my lip, and I just feel like it speaks for itself. Like, I just love this gloss so much. So this is the completed look. This is my soft glam, and I love this look so much. It's very simple and easy to achieve. It's shimmery, it's easy, neutral crease colors. Like, stand for this look. Let me know what you guys think of this look. If you like it, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and definitely keep tuned because I'm gonna have some more things coming for you guys later. Damn, I'm sweating. Ugh.